Hello, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be learning how to make a shift dress with bell sleeve. We're not going to be attaching feathers to this dress. It's just going to be the straight bell sleeve and a free dress. So if you're here for the first time, please give this video a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe. Let's get right into the video. Please pardon my voice. Let's just get started. For the neckline, I'm going to be using 3 inches for the width and 2 inches for the depth. That is for the back neckline. I'll be using this same pattern paper to cut for the front and the back. So I just marked my shoulder measurement divided by 2 and I came down by 1 inch for the shoulder slope. So I'm coming down by extra 2.5 inches for the front neckline. Remember, we're using this for the two sides of the dress, the back and the front. So I'm just going to connect that with a curve. Now from the shoulder slope line, I'm just going to come down by 7.5 inches for my armhole. I'm still going to make sure that is what I have for the chest line, and I'm going to connect from the shoulder slope to the armhole line. Now from where the armhole line starts, I'm going to draw a chest line across. So that is our chest line. So after doing that, I'm going to take my tape rule and also mark that armhole line, divide it by 2 to get my midpoint. And from that point, I'm going to be coming in by 1/2 inch to get the armhole for the front. I'm going to take my bust measurement divided by 4 on that chest line. I'm going to mark it. Then I'll connect from the front armhole curve to the end of the armhole. I hope you understand. Now from the top of the shoulder, I'm going to take my waist measurement. I'm using 17 inches for the waist measurement. And from that waist measurement I marked, I'm going to come down by 8 inches, and that will be for the hip line. I'm going to connect this with a straight line. Now from my shoulder point, I'm just going to take my tape rule down to get my full length of the dress. I later went ahead to add to the bottom part of this paper to get the full length. So if you want yours to be short, you just take your desired measurement. I'm adding 3 inches to my bust measurement. I'm just dividing my waist circumference by 4 and also add 3 inches for ease. I'll be doing the same thing on the hip line. I'm going to divide my hip measurement by 4 and I'll add 3 inches for ease as well. I will just connect all those measurements I've added with my ruler. So when it gets to the hip line, the bottom part, I forgot to add extra 3 inches. So what I have on my hip line plus the 3 inches, I'm still going to add extra 3 inches, or no, sorry, extra 2 inches to it, so that the bottom part is going to be free. What I'm trying to say is the measurements you took for your hip line plus 3 inches allowance you added, you're still going to add extra 2 inches for the bottom part of the dress. So I just labeled my front neckline and the back neckline. I'm going to be cutting the back neckline first since we are using the same pattern paper for the front and the back. You can see the armhole which I am cutting, that will be for the back neckline. When we want to cut out the front for the dress, we're going to cut out that curve we have on the front armhole. I hope you understand. So I'm just going to place the pattern on the fabric and I'm just going to cut it out. Now after cutting our fabric, this is what our dress looks like and this is the back part. We're still going to use that same pattern paper like I said to cut out the front. So I'm just taking out the front neckline and also I'll take out the armhole for the front. So this is the front part of this dress and this is what it looks like. From the front neckline, I'm just coming down by extra 4 inches since this has a stylish opening at the front part of this dress on the neckline. So I'll just come down by 4 inch, then at the top I'll come out by ½ inch and I will just connect as shown so that we can get that opening at the front. So I use the same fabric to cut out facing for the front piece and this is what it is looking like. So I'm still going to cut out facing for the back piece. Now for my sleeve, I'm going to take the full length of my sleeve and I'm going to come down by 4 inches for the bicep line. I'm going to connect this with a straight line. On the bicep line, I'm going to divide my round armhole measurement by 2 and I'm just going to impute that there. And from that point, I'm just going to take it up to the upper part of the sleeve. Now from that line we drew up, I'm just going to place my tape rule on it and divide it by 2. So that is where we're going to be starting our curve. So we're going to curve it up and also curve it down as shown. So having done that, we're just going to connect from that point to the end of the sleeve. The bottom part of the sleeve is very free, so you don't have to draw a straight line. After cutting the sleeve, this is what it looks like. I'm just going to open it up for you to see. So here's our sleeve. Now I've gone ahead to turn the front and back part of my dress off camera, and this is what it is looking like. I just held it down with my office pin because at the time I was making this dress there was no light, so I'm just going to give it a good press later. So I'm placing the back piece on top of the front piece, and I'm just going to join the shoulders together, turning this out with the facing as shown. Now after joining the shoulders together, this is what the back of the dress is looking like. So I'm just going to take my sleeve and I'll be attaching my sleeve to the armhole of my dress. I will also fold the bottom part of my sleeve after attaching. Now after attaching my sleeve to my dress and also folding the bottom part, this is what my dress is looking like. So what I'm going to do now is to turn this to the wrong part, turn the dress to the wrong part, and starting from the sleeve, I'm going to close up my dress. This dress does not have any pockets. So after closing the dress, I'll also fold the bottom part of it. And that will be all for this tutorial. Now this is what my dress is looking like. And you can see how I carefully arrange the pattern because there's a pattern on this fabric. So I make sure to arrange it to have something as good as this. So this will be all for this tutorial. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe before leaving. You can leave your comments in the comment section and tell me what you think about this dress. I will be seeing you in my next video. Do have a nice day. Bye.